this to my advantage because I'm not planning to live all my life in China. I'm here to gather their knowledge and take it, export to my country or to Africa because I'm an African, no matter how long I stay here. Right? Now, for the advantages, I think one of the key advantages that Africans have is that a lot of Chinese businesses are trying to expand to Africa. We know the market best. For those of you in finance, economics, international trading, you can use this and try to build on that knowledge that you have about the country because you know your country better than somebody else. And you can try to market that knowledge to the Chinese people. That's why they'll be hiring you if they want to go to Africa. But they need to be able to reach you. You need to make yourself marketable and available. So that is one of the key advantages we have because, like I said, like is usually said, Africa is the future. Now, concerning your second question, for African Chamber of Commerce, I'll reserve that to the able speaker. I think we can actually, I'm not here to speak for African Chamber of Commerce, so I cannot really give you an authoritative answer. But I think from my understanding is that they are trying to build something from ground up that Africans can leverage and use to their advantage by not necessarily starting from scratch, but actually using a network platform to be able to solve certain vital problems. Now for entrepreneurs, I'm going to say that my colleague here, Sylvain, will be talking about how you can start your business in China and thrive as an entrepreneur. So I'll reserve the question for him. I hope that I answered the question.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Daniel G, for this presentation. Life after school, jump-starting your career in China. So now we can make the difference between having a career and having a job. What I can remember from all this is like, as students, you need to do some kind of, get some certifications and do some trainings and add values. And also, most important things is to be able to attend some kind of networking with a professional of your field. And we are going to the second presentation by JILLES, tips on creating captivating resume. And who is JILLES? Is a young African. He's entrepreneur also. He is the founder of D&D Media. He's IT engineer, and his company right now is based in Shanghai, and it has some representatives offices in Philippines and Thailand. And what they are doing in that company, they are specialized in what we call managing business IT projects for small and medium enterprises. And it means they include the human resources, the sales strategies, the planning and development. So we are going to welcome Mr. JILLES to talk about tips on creating captivating resume. Mr. John?
Hello everybody. First off, I want to make sure that everybody can understand my English is not quite as advanced as Danny. So based on that, we can move on because I have another thing to present to you. And at the end of my presentation, I would like to have a lot of questions, and I hope you're going to have a lot of questions because I'm not going to talk a lot since my English is poor, so I will let you people to talk so I can reply. So there you go. So first of all, so I'm going to present like not used to tell people sometimes everybody can do a resume. The first time when I left Africa, I went to Europe and I discovered like I didn't even know how to draft a CV or a resume. Actually, it was about talking about my life. and what I have done, internship, jobs, gigs. But I found out that that wasn't the case. So now, to make something clear is, after my presentation, you guys are going to be part of the inner circle, the people who know, and as opposed to the people, the rest of the people who don't. So what the resume is it's not going to get you a job. Basically, the resume is what's going to get you all that. The resume is going to get you an interview. That's the problem for you to understand. People, I have a friend of mine here ask me always, can you help me to find, to grab your resume? I say, look, no, I cannot do that. I can help you to have an interview where I can train you and do better things with your interview. So, now, that's what the resume is for. So make sure that the resume vehicles this message, because your cover letter is to explain to somebody, please, can I have an interview with you? That's the reason why people ask you to send a resume plus a cover letter. So, now we know. Now, the first thing first, it's all about methodology. In my line of business, everything is based on the method that you sell to your clients. So for them to understand that there's something more concrete, because we don't do hustler job. It means we don't talk about talk. We have method that we try to sell people. So when it comes to driving and drafting a CV, you have to make sure that you follow the craft. The craft rule, which is the first is the contrast. So make sure that the CV is contrasted. Means you will put your name here, and it has to be different from the other thing on the page. That's very important for the people. You don't want to have a CV with the same color, the same font. So the next thing is make sure that you follow the repetition. It means it's well organized. You have your experience, leadership, education, and skills. People can see, like they don't have to read to understand what your CV is about, your resume is about. So the next thing is your alignment, the way you present your it. You have to follow the same line like this. So this is very important because the human brain processes 400,000 times better when it comes with pictures and images as opposed to like a lot of text. So that's why you have to make sure to have a properly presented CV or resume to make sure that people can understand, even without reading what is inside. So the next thing is proximity. Okay. The most important information should be at the top and the left of the CV. So basically, top left is somewhere here where you put always your name, your contacts, everything. And the third thing that you put is the age, the day, and your experience. It depending on the field you're applying for. It's very important to have it at the top left of your resume. So the other thing now, this is very important because when I want to hire somebody, because in my line of work, sometimes the client will ask me a project and I have to hire people for a specific project. So we see a lot of resumes of people who want to go and they want to talk. And what I always say is I want somebody who's original. And people here might know me, I like debate a lot. And at the end, I'm always friend because I like somebody who's different. You don't want cop. It means I don't want somebody who's going to tell me the same thing like the next one. Most of the time, people will tell you the same thing. Okay, I am nice guys, I am intelligent, I am motivated. Sorry, everybody can say that. I want something unique. So basically, you have your identity. You have to make sure people know your class. So basically, this is very important. No joke. Already. It's very important because when somebody is going to hire you, he has to say, in my company, there's only one black guy, and he has some style. He's unique. So you have to represent, my friend over there, Joe, is just an example. Make sure, every time that you go out, make sure you represent who you are. You have to be proud of yourself, and you have to be proud of your education, especially when you're black. So that's why in your resume, always make sure to put your pictures on the resume. You don't want to surprise the recruiter. So when somebody calls me, he knows I am black. So when I arrive, I come, I'm flashy. He said, okay, I have a black guy, and he's not going to look around and find, okay, who is the next guy? He knows where I am. So this is very important, the identity, showing where you're from. Okay, and there's a good way to do that is the first words you're going to say, you say, okay, no, since I'm black, I can help you with something. This will break the glass. It works every time. Show the person that you're not afraid of being black, you're proud of being black. It's important. And the second thing is your strength. Your strength. It means you have to show that, okay, through your life, I have already done a lot of things. I have failed, I have succeeded. And I'm going to show you how I can help you, because company is about having somebody who is going to go with you even when it's difficult in time. Uniqueness, you have already said, you have to make sure that you don't look like the next guy. You have to make sure that you're the only guy in the world. So basically this is how it works. And the target. So when the first time I applied, when I was in France, my first job was at HP. I was a salesman at HP. And before my interview, because my business school, we were recruiting like 20 guys at the same time. And before the interview, I went there and I checked with the girl concerning at the lobby. And I asked, who is the recruiter? And she gave me all the history of the guy, what the guy's like, his attitude, the age. Based on that, I was able to draft my CV, my resume, all my things based on the information she gave to me. So when I went to the interview, I already knew the guy. So I was talking about the thing he liked, you know, and it was making it easier for me. That's how I landed my first job. Positioning, you position yourself in your resume, always put what you can do. I want to be a sales engineer, I want to be, I don't know, a marketing person. We don't send resume without name or information what you intend to do. You have to tell it from the first line. Somebody must know, okay, this guy is here for this job. Okay, so now we are going to going fast. Those are just facts. Okay, recruiters spend 20 seconds on the resume. So don't be shocked if just the way it is. They spend 20 seconds because they receive 200 of resume every day. So they just like, what? So they don't have 2 minutes, they just do 20 seconds. So if your resume is not well done, well designed, they are not even going to read what is inside. They will just pass to the next one who looks better. How to draft the resume. Make sure that, for example, if you want to apply for, I don't know, a marketing job, go on the internet and look for a job application somewhere where somebody just posts a job description. And based on the element and the information that is on the post description, you can just draft the resume based on that. This is very important because you are going to use keywords that are understood by HR people. Don't use your own, I don't know, childhood or, I don't know, friend words. Use keywords. It makes things important. You can use keywords to have a very well-spaced resume. That's how you're going to find out the job requirement. And you always need to list 3 to 4 of the strongest skills from the top of your resume. This is very important. So you have to do what you want to do, how to do, all the knowledge. So they don't have to read all your resume to know what you like. And always to never forget to put your picture. I don't care if I'm black, I put it black, I don't know, job bad, but still, people that are black, so the guy who hired me is not going to be shocked when he's going to see a black dude. So that's how it works. Be proud of yourself, but don't be ashamed. Also, think about what you have done in the past. This is very important. It's going to put a lot of ground and a lot of power to your resume. Your work history, what basically illustrate what you can do and what you have done. Describe each accomplishment. By the way, all of these are going to be posted online, so people will need the PPTs for Danny or the next speaker can just grab it from there. Okay. These are the most important parts of your resume, just to recap. The first is the header, we have already talked about it. The way your header looks like is important. You see, you can put the summary of qualification, their name is important, the address. Because if this guy is likely from the first minute, he can contact me straight from there. He doesn't have to read the whole resume and where to find me. He can just contact me from there. And you have the qualification here listed, clearly listed. The objective, the education is important. So you list your education always. Okay, by the way, don't put I am from terminal A, terminal B. People don't care. Okay, we want to know what you have done when you are like college level. That's why you read business matter. Okay, they don't really care about what you have done in your high school. It doesn't matter. Same with the job. Don't put like I have work, I have internship in this company or that company. Especially in Africa, people don't care in China or go balance. What you have done to earn money. People want to know how you have performed in the company with real estate. Something very important, and basically you have to tell, okay, I have run this company and I have made this company earn this money or save this money. It's important. You want to know how you can profit or benefit from you. The honor activities, okay, when you have done, for example, you can say, okay, I have been, I don't know, Miss IECC, I don't know, President of Students. It's important. That's the honor. And somebody knows that, okay, you have some leadership and you have some accomplishment, because those are the things that make you stand out from the crowd, from a group of people. Okay, I'm different from the next person. The relevant courses, for example, if you take some specific program like we said AFCHAM training courses, at the end you have the certification, you can just say, okay, I have specific courses from this institute, annual HD, you provide this kind of courses, JILLES also. Your skills, okay, and technical skills, what you know how to do. Because I know some people sometimes they just overlook the fact that, okay, by the way, in your resume, don't put like, okay, I know how to use Microsoft Excel. Those are supposed to be original, okay? It's no longer brand new stuff. People, even my daughter, she's 4, she can use Microsoft and Excel. So basically, try something new, that's better, okay? And the project you have performed, or if you work at a project-oriented business or a project-driven business, it's important to list the project you took part in. So people can know, okay, this guy has some experience, he has done something, and it's okay, I can do it, I don't have time to train. Because from the first minute I'm going to hire him, he's going to help you get money. So that's why people die. So mistake to avoid, what you really want to avoid. Don't be too boring, okay? Use 2 forms, like fonts are something you use. For example, in my presentation, I use 1 font. If you can use Arial, I don't know, you just use 2 fonts. After that, it just becomes some kind of patchwork and people don't like it. Don't be too busy. It means you don't want to overbook resume like this. No one is going to read it. We don't read Bible, okay? We want to read something straight. I want to read like the highlight and I'll move on to the next thing. Something crowded? No. No. And these are something I receive a lot. For example, when a person mad and I require a black person, I receive a lot of CVs from our brothers and sisters, African people. Most of the time they send me Word file. No, that's a no. They say you send PDF, okay, because it's, you send me Word, I can change anything. So that's just a lack of professionalism that we have to make sure to avoid when we want to apply for a job, because this is something serious. Okay, or by the way, in your CV, never put, okay, I have worked something for free, somewhere for free. Okay, no. Because as I said, people need to see, okay, this guy's gets business. Okay, he's here because he wants to make money. He's not here to do charity, because charity is for poor people. Okay, so we have to be able, I am rich, I can help somebody to get money because I want to get paid. If you do for charity people, the interview is going to buy you for cheap. That's why the first interview is going to offer you a cheap salary, because he believes you're going to do whatever you want for free and for cheap. So sell yourself high, never sell yourself short. Job hopping. this is what I receive a lot when I receive resume from African people. They have experience in finance, they have experience in economy, they have experience in technology. No, this is just job hopping. Okay. If you want to apply for a finance job, just list the job related to finance. If you want to apply to an IT job, just list the job related to IT. It's very important because these are the things that get you just rejected from the first minute. I know people are still shocked when I say that because yes, I know in Africa it's difficult for us to have the same line of job from the beginning to the end. That's why we just have to do the back. Sometimes we do this, we have to do that. But at the end, we always end up with some kind of, I don't know, not coherent and organized resume at the end. But make sure to keep coherent in your resume so people can follow that you have a project in your life. So, the last thing is when, for example, you see a job and you see the objective is not the same. In China, it happens a lot. Somebody is going to write, okay, I want to be a teacher. Okay, but the description, he will tell you how he train kids